everybody. Welcome to another edition of Boxing for Real. I'm your host, Don Omega. Iron Truth with me again. Here we go. Okay, today we're going to talk about an upcoming possible bout between Paul Williams and Shambre Mitchell. What are your thoughts?
I think Williams, first of all, I think it's a good, interesting fight. Definitely, if Mitchell can win this fight against the undefeated Williams, he's back in title contention, back in top level competition for the welterweight division. If Williams beats him, depending on how well or impressive he beats him, he's right up there for a title shot also. Mitchell's somewhat becoming a gatekeeper. I won't go that far as to say he's a gatekeeper, but he's
getting there.
Close to that level. So if Williams beats him, he's an official gatekeeper.
Who would you pick? I would pick Williams right now.
I'm going with Williams. The guy throws 90 to 100 punches around. It's unbelievable.
And his reach, I mean,
he's too tall.
He uses his reach, unlike some fighters.
Yeah, 6'1", unlike Corrales. He's 6'1", welterweight. Mitchell's, I think, 5'7", 5'8", welterweight. Williams has power, speed. Mitchell has speed. Mitchell has no power. I'm going with Williams. Don't know if I can pick him by stoppage, but I could see a late stoppage.
I can, if Tszyu knocked him out. I mean, I know Tszyu's powerful, but I mean, Williams, I think Williams can just overwhelm him with it and get a TKO stoppage.
I'm going to go with Williams by decision. Could see a late round stoppage, but
I'd say about 9th round TKO, really. I just think he could overwhelm him with that kind of pace. I mean, I could easily see it, and if Mitchell's leg gives him any trouble whatsoever, look out.
Yeah, that's true. He still has a bad knee. So that's coming up hopefully August 19th on the Boxing After Dark for that month. So that's a very interesting match. Hope it gets made. So I'm going with
Also
Williams.
Coming up, it has just been signed and announced Brian Viloria versus a guy named Omar Nino is fighting, or Nino, whatever, is fighting. Doesn't matter, he's going to be...
Omar Knockout should be his name.
Yeah, that's what it will be come August 10th on the Outdoor Life Network, or whatever it is. Outdoor Living Network. So check that out, August 10th. Also on the undercard will be John Duddy. What do you think of this card?
Gloria. Well, first, I'm glad they're getting these guys some exposure on something that, it is on a Outdoor Life Network. Don't know why they're putting boxing on this station. 2 weeks earlier is the debut of the show, July 27th. I'm looking forward to seeing it's more boxing, so I'm definitely...
take it, but
absolutely, I'm definitely not
just hopefully
complaining.
the word gets out there.
Yeah. And Viloria, one of the best, the best 108-pounder in the world right now, I'd say. Hopefully after this he can get a fight with Ivan Calderon, the best strawweight in the world. Hopefully Calderon can move up, or some catchweight, who knows. It's only 3 pounds, doesn't seem like a lot, but I guess it is to them. I picked Calderon to beat Viloria by...
I picked Viloria to knock him out.
I picked Calderon by unanimous, unanimous decision.
No, I picked Viloria to just knock him out. I see Calderon's got a lot of skill and everything, but I think Viloria would get to him, and I think I question Calderon's...
I've been impressed by John Duddy some. He's very explosive, pretty fast. He got good power, so I think he's going to go places. Actually,
he looks like he'll be a top contender for sure.
Yeah, and we'll have to see how he deals with the not top elite guys, but the guys coming up after the guys he's been fighting. He's going to step it up. I don't know who he's fighting August 10th. They haven't got the opponent. The dangerous TBA. But we'll see who that turns out to be. He should be stepping it up pretty soon, though. But I think he's going to be a good fighter to watch.
Not that we're trying to rush him. Believe us, on this show, we're the most fair to these guys fighting at a slow pace against opponents.
Absolutely. They need to take it slow.
Absolutely. Now also, Zab Judah has announced that he's now with Prize Fight Boxing out of Memphis.
Memphis, Brian Young, the president of the Prize Fight Boxing organization, they've just signed Zab Judah, said he should be back in the fall sometime. Hopefully they can get him a good spot to fight in. Hopefully they can get him on HBO or Showtime to fight in, not a pay-per-view that's offered just on certain places, not on a pay-per-view period, of course, preferably.
Not against a no-name opponent, at least.
Even so, hate the pay-per-views, of course. But anyway, hopefully Judah could get in the ring with the Gatti Vladimir winner. Either one would be perfect. If it's Gatti, fine. If it's Vladimir, rematch. Either way, I want him to get the loser eventually too, of course, so he can knock both of them out. So hopefully he's back by September at the latest. Hopefully that's fall, I guess. So hopefully he can come back very soon and get back to the top. You put the Judah that fought Mayweather in against anybody in the world, he will knock them out. And if they somehow make it the distance, they're going to the hospital afterwards. There's no way anybody can beat the guy that fought Mayweather that night. Even though he lost to Mayweather, it's Mayweather. But he did better than anyone against Floyd Mayweather, ever.
I'd take a Prime Tyson against him, but
yeah. Maybe.
And, well, maybe Manny Pacquiao, apparently he can beat anyone.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I agree, yeah. Judah, he needs to get another fight on TV.
Oh, yeah, definitely on TV.
On TV where everyone can see it.
Yeah.
And just, right now, probably... he's ready right now, I think, to get right back in there with someone.
Oh, absolutely.
But if they put him in with a tune-up, that's fine. Just get him
confidence builder, which I don't think he really lacks confidence still.
Memphis will probably be where his next fight is. So whatever.
In the Pyramid, hopefully, where Tyson and Lewis fought. They've put some big fights on there recently somehow.
Yeah, that's where Judah will probably be fighting next, most likely. So stay tuned to that. Moving further on down south to Florida news, boxing news down there. Tarver and Lacey, both from the state of Florida. Looks like they're trying to get a fight made. They've been trying to get a fight made, but it looks like it's in trouble right now. Antonio Tarver and Lacey have had words with each other, like not with each other, but with each other through the press. And it looks like the fight's in jeopardy of being made. Tarver said he offered $1.5 million. And who knows about those numbers ever, really. We never really know. But I would like for this fight to be made. It'd be a good crossroads fight, I believe.
Yeah.
Tarver, I think the match does Tarver more good than Lacey right now, especially if Tarver wins. It helps him more than it helps Lacey.
I'm going to go with Tarver by a late round knockout, actually, against Lacey. If Lacey somehow pulls a win over Tarver, then he's right back up there at the top again. I think that erases the Calzaghe fight. That was a horrible performance by Lacey. For him to even be considering taking on Tarver right after that is something he should be credited for sure. Tarver.
Lacey's young. Even if he loses to Tarver, he still has enough time.
Yeah, if Tarver loses, pretty much over for him.
2 losses in a row for either of these guys would really hurt their...
Definitely.
So both of them are very brave in taking this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either one of them losing, I mean, Tarver loses, I don't see him doing very much more.
He doesn't have time. He's 37 now. Might be 38 by the time that fight comes around, October 7th for the Showtime card for that month. Hopefully they get that fight made. I'm going to go with Tarver.
I'm going with Tarver too. I mean, Lacey just, he hasn't been using the maximum of his skill lately anyhow. He's been more of a headhunter lately. I don't see that changing in this fight. And even if he does bring the skill that he showed in his earlier days, I don't think it's really enough to get to Tarver. Tarver's the bigger man, and
and the harder hit.
And he's going to be looking to prove something for sure after coming off the Hopkins loss.
Yeah. And Lacey's going to be looking to prove something too, though. So it should be a very interesting fight.
Yeah, it should be a good fight, definitely. Very interesting fight, and it could go either way. It's a pick'em fight, really.
Yeah.
Especially Tarver being 37-38 when the fight actually comes off.
Yeah. He knows it's his last chance, so he's going to come out with everything.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Okay.
And, well, that's going to be the show for today. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time. Be sure to email us, boxingforreal@gmail.com. Be sure to check us out, omegafights.com. And, yeah, we'll see you later.